So now that it's over, I can finally tell my story of how I got scammed out of $20,000 this weekend at a Houston club. Just give me 1 second. I got all the proof. So we booked a section for like Saturday, and they were like, "It's 4,000. It's 4,000 for the section, and it comes with two bottles. It's 4,000 for the section, and it comes with two bottles." So we were like, "Cool, we'll get the two bottles," and we got like the two bottles of Don Julio. And her name was, I think, like Alicia or something. So we texted Alicia. We was like, "Hey, we gonna send it through Zelle." And I like to pay for my shit up front because I like to stunt and I just like to walk in the club. So when we get out of our black truck, me and my homegirls, we just gonna pop out and walk straight into the club, and then our little photographers could take the shots or whatever, pictures and whatnot. So once we get to the club, they're talking about they have no booking for us. So I'm like, "What do you mean there's no booking for us? We got the $4,000 section, blase, blase. You know what? Let me just pay it because I know the girl." So she would just send it back because we just talked to her before we pulled up. So she would just send the money back. She said, "Oh, my bad." I'm thinking that's what she would do. And she would just send the money back. Did she send the money back? So we get to the door, and we're like, I'm showing them my text messages on my phone and my deposit and all that type of stuff. And they were like, "Well, Alicia quit. Alicia quit yesterday." I was like, "I've been talking to her today. We already just texted her and told her we're on the way." And she was like, "Cool." And I said that.
Y'all, she took that money. She took that money.
I showed them that. And they were like, "Well, she stopped working yesterday." So they say, "The only thing we could do is try to get you another section, and you're going to have to pay an additional $4,000. I paid it. I paid it. I didn't want to fight with those people at the door. I didn't want to make us look like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to make us look crazy. I didn't want to make us look crazy.
He didn't want to look like he was broke. Now, unless bro got all that money that's disposable income, then fine. But this is one of the reasons why I don't like the club, man. Don't get me wrong. I love the party, but I'm way too focused for that right now. Bruh, these clubs act like they actually are giving away real estate. And it is real estate in a club. It's crazy to think people pay $4,000 just to stand on a wooden stage or whatever they standing on, man. $4,000. Oh, and plus you get your two bottles of Don Julio. Listen, I just did research while he was yapping. Two bottles of Don Julio, it depends on what kind you get. They can range from $50 to $400 per bottle. Now, that's the price you pay when you get the bottle. When you get the bottle in the club, you know they're going to make a profit with it. How many times have you seen people buy bottles, or have you bought bottles and seen people get ripped off just because the clubs have an upsell to the alcohol? When I clubbed, and when I sometimes go to the club just to celebrate birthdays and whatnot, guess what? Or special occasions, I drink before I go to the club, man. I'm good. I'm not paying. Call me cheap. I don't care. But you won't call me broke. All right? I drink my alcohol before I get in the club because I'm not finna pay double digits for something that costs you a single digit, which is a shot. Oh, yeah, shots are like $12. That might be cheap to y'all. I'm good on that. I'd rather put that $12 into a stock and pay $2 for some twisted tea. That's just me, though.
It's a group of us. We just got out of the black truck. The paparazzi guy we booked, he just started taking pictures, and it's looking like a moment. And now you're telling me that in this moment, I don't have a section that I paid $4,000 for, and I need to pay another $4,000. I was like, cool. So I paid the other $4,000 because I know we would try to get that stuff back from the manager or whatnot. And I have all the receipts. So we get in the club, an hour and 30 minutes go by. They're telling us that our time is up, and they sold the section again. Stay tuned for part 2. So now that it's over,
we don't need no part 2 because he gonna keep adding it up. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you believe in buying sections at clubs? Do you believe in buying alcohol at clubs? First of all, alcohol slows you down and shit. I'm good on all that. Why? Because, well, I'm here to make money. I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm with some people I know and I trust and whatnot. But I'm good, bro. People my age in their 20s, they waste so much money. They waste so much time going to the club, having fun and stuff. And they don't think about their future when it comes down to having a strategic financial plan. They count their money after they already spend it. They don't believe in investing because they've never been taught investing, nor do they hang around people who like to self-educate themselves. They like to listen to music all the time, a whole bunch of bad habits, and then they're going to end up somehow, some way in a midlife crisis in their 40s or 50s and be like, damn, where did life go? Where did time go? Where did my money go? I'm good on all that, man. I don't want to regret, and I know everybody has regrets, but there's this quote that I heard about a month ago, and it went like this: if you think the cost of trying is expensive, wait until you see the cost of regret. I'd rather try, and I don't even like the word try because you either are or you aren't. I like to be, because you must be in order for you to become the person that you aspire to be at the whole time, right? The person who you inspire to be, they're just being the person that you inspire to be. You got to be like them. Anyways, let's just get into this next clip, man, because this is crazy. People get into debt just to go on vacation and have an expensive memory that costs them interest.
I have a question for the people that go into debt for a vacation. Now, I'm not judging anyone. I 1000% have gone into debt for vacation, which sounds crazy, I know, but I'm in front of you guys because I've made poor financial decisions in my life. Not anymore. Haven't made any bad decisions in the last 5 years financially, but I have made poor decisions. And going into debt for a vacation was definitely one of those bad decisions. I will say this was like college age, like I have not done it in forever. Anyway, I want to know how you guys feel about it, like how you feel on vacation. Because when I went into debt for vacation in college, I could not enjoy my vacation. It was so hard for me to enjoy my vacation because it's not like you're buying the flights or X, Y, and Z with debt. You're like paying for everything on the vacation in debt. It's like your vacation is supposed to be fun and relaxing, but it's not fun and relaxing because you're stressed about all the money you spent. So I think I went on one vacation while I was in debt and got into more debt. And I was like, that was the dumbest thing. Anyway, I'm just curious. Do you guys like feel that guilt? And like, is it just you brush it off and you're just like, whatever, I deserve a vacation?
Personally, me, I went to get in debt on a vacation about 2.5 years ago. We went to Florida, we went to Disney, and I was using a credit card. It only had $500 on it. And I remember coming back and I was like, damn, I'm on zero. You know what I'm saying? The whole time we was out there for a week and I was like, how much is this? How much is this souvenir? It wasn't fun. And then I started using my actual cash, and then that hit a negative amount. And I promised myself I'm never going anywhere else if I know I can't afford everything that I want. And for that to happen, I need to have a lot of money. I need to have a lot of money. Not only that, I need to have the money working for me, and I need to have assets. I need money coming in, because if I'm on vacation and I ain't making money, and I'm not talking about taking vacation off on a job and me still getting my regular 2-week paycheck, I'm talking about assets, my money, printing money, babies. I need that. I need for that to happen. I need to be able to pay for my luxuries with the money that's made me money, not the money I worked hard for, not the money I traded my time for. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Have you ever gotten into debt off of going into vacation? I feel like more people than often definitely do. Let's continue.
Or are you like, do you feel guilty? Like, I'm telling you, by the end of it, I'm like, I couldn't even enjoy my vacation because of the anxiety I had about digging myself into more debt doing this. Anyway, no judgment here. I'm just curious because like I've been there. I've done that. But like I said, I just could not enjoy the vacation at all. So like I will never do that again. I'm here to relax and not stress. Now, when I was paying off my debt, I guess I still kind of am, but like all my credit cards, things like that. It's not that we wouldn't go on vacation. The rule of thumb was that we could never go into debt for vacation. And we had to do that vacation cheap as shit. Like, for example, we went on a cruise like December of 2022. That's crazy. That really wasn't that long ago. I was in a bunch of credit card debt. Of course, we just moved across the country and we went on a cruise, and you had to make it as cheap as possible. Meaning we had to like stay in the stateroom. We couldn't like upgrade any of our dinners, nothing like that. We did get to decide at like one excursion, and it really wasn't even an excursion, but like one thing to do. So anyway, if you're in debt and you're like, no, I deserve a vacation or whatever, at the very least, at the very minimal, don't go into debt for that vacation, okay? At the very least, do it as cheap as possible and like save up the money for it, or like pay for it with cash. So that way you can like enjoy it a little bit. But yeah, going into debt for a vacation, especially when you like went to
100%. And we're actually going on a cruise in a couple of months, and we paid that thing off in cash. I'm not taking out no credit. I'm good on that. I'm not paying nobody no interest just to have a memory. I'm good. All right. I can have memories without paying interest. I can have memories without paying anything. You know how? Taking a pic. Oh, I thought my flashlight was on. Taking a picture is free. You pay for your cell phone bill. You know what I'm saying? you could create a memory doing anything. All right. Moving forward, I do plan on using cash on that vacation. I don't plan on getting into debt at all. It's disgusting. I'm actually canceling my credit cards except for one right now. Like next month, all clear with credit cards for me. But let me know in the comment section down below. Do you pay with your vacations with cash?
Debt for that vacation because you probably were in a lot of other debt. Like you're desperate when you go into debt for vacation, but like I said, been there, done. Is it the smartest decision? Absolutely not, but I totally understand it. Essentially what I'm saying, just at the very least, don't let the vacation put you into even more debt. But yeah, did that one time, paid for a vacation. I probably was 20 years old, paid for a vacation on debt, and it was horrible.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, don't use your money that you work hard for on a memory. Don't use your money you work hard for in order to pay somebody extra money off of what you had to borrow, you know? And some of you might take that offensively and be like, well, we deserve vacations. You also deserve to not fork over your extra money you're going to be making to someone who's going to benefit from it. You should be benefiting off of the money that you work so hard for. Assets and liabilities, my friends. Assets and liabilities. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate the game. Don't hate me. I'm just the messenger. All right. Anyways, subscribe if you like the content. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let's get it.